Hopefully we are. Aavak, does a pork chop count as a snack? Pork chops. I mean, it depends on the size of the pork chop, really, but I would usually say a pork chop would count as part of a meal. Yes, I've gone out into the cool night air so I can stay awake with Aavak and chat a smidge longer. Okay. We are going to start prepping, start building up. Ideally, I would very much like to take on the boss soon. So the question is, do we go with the warrior or the rogue? Hey, I'm back. How you doing, mate? Warrior vampire. Okay. We can definitely do that. Okay. Sure. I was just having a bit of an idea. I know, dangerous, right? What if we can't build it? Okay, let's just get into the expedition. I'm gonna go with the warrior. We're gonna be just heading out for now. Now, one of the reasons that we can't really do much for the harpies is we can't build next to anywhere, so we can't really give them somewhere to feed. However, there's the blood grove. There's also the possibility of bandit camps. Bandit camps. Maybe we can feed bandits to the harpies. Hey, Malachi, thank you so much for the tier 3 sub there, mate. Diolch yn fawr iawn. Hello, chat. How is everyone? I can only speak for myself, but I am doing well. I think we might try that. I think we might. Let's start building this up down here. Cock-a-doodle-doo. We're already a blood grove. I could test out blood groves. I don't know. A blood grove doesn't seem to me like it's going to offer much food. I think it's going to take food rather than offer it. Pop this there. By the way, a Wasteland only run is viable for Lich Conquering. It's where you play no on or next to tile things. Okay. And there's some. I imagine there's lots of different ways to play. I didn't ask what would be viable. But yeah, I mean, it stands to reason that it would be possible to do a run with only the Wasteland, because that's literally how you start the game. Not going to be very good for getting materials, though. Do blood growers interact with vampires in any way? That's a good question. It's a good question. Definitely a harder one for me to answer, that one, but it is a good question. We'll hang tight on this. Actually, if I had a village here and a village there, it would guarantee that the bandits would want to spawn next to the villages. So, if I did this, that ensures that there's only one place the bandit could spawn on this village, and this village, the bandit could spawn there or there. So I would just need to put a vampire mansion here. And that guarantees that the bandit camp will be facing the mountain. Solar Lancer, building stuff around the camp? Yeah, you could totally do that. Or you could just stack Oblivions in your hand and then just nuke the palace. Uh-oh. Into jail you go, the end's light. At this point, you know what a spoiler is. I have been very, very... how should I put this? I have given you a lot of chances. I've gone to great efforts to explain the difference between spoilers and backseating. And you keep doing it. It's like you're possessed by Jeffs. All of them at once. Leaking, crawling out of your eyeballs. Gnawing on them in places. I can't imagine it's very comfortable. Pop the meadows down. There we go. Get a little bit of extra healing. I can't place that down until everything has been placed. But that's fine. Yeah, but what does the more thing do? Means that beyond 6 hours, I'll play for an extra 30 minutes. It explains what it does if you click on it. Don't worry, you don't automatically spend any points on it. Now, well, let's go ahead and pop this up here. Donk. We'll start building out the vaults over there. You can see if any of them have been redeemed, Solar Lancer. Or at least I assume you can see it. Do let me know if you can't. I haven't beaten any of the bosses yet, no. You haven't even really tried. There we go. Still trying to see what I can do with the harpy at the moment. We're almost at 7 hours now, so is the end near? I mean, sort of. In the insofar as it could end at more or less any time now. 6 hours is usually where I say that's what I'm aiming for. Beyond that, nothing in particular. It's just down to when I get tired of things. There we go. Yep. Could be 2 hours, could be 4 hours. Dunk. And let's get these in place. Continue building that out back there. Now, hopefully we can start building up some vampirism soon. Indeed, Malachi. I can see. Was there any concern that I hadn't seen it? Hey, am I my wife's biggest fan? Thank you so much for the cheers, mate. Mr. Arrow Capital Fellow. Hello, mate. Thank you very much for the 9 months. Was hoping for more Valheim. Then stay tuned, because there will be more Valheim in the future. There probably won't be any more tonight now, given that we're already just coming up to cresting the 7-hour mark. Defense 11. I mean, that's reasonable. 6% evasion is also quite nice. Much more max HP. I approve. Right, one of the villages. Let's have a regular village here. There we go. And then we'll pop the other village just below. And that should prompt the bandits to position there. Oh yeah, new quest. I think the harpies just like the taste of heroes. They could eat wolf rats if they really wanted. Well, that's the other thing. Is maybe we need to set that up. Right, time for this. There we go. Now, that hasn't done anything, sadly. Oh, well. But the only place they can go is in here, and that is currently protected by the vampires, so they will just immediately get converted. By converted, what we mean to say is they'll get eaten. Let's see. Magic defense. Defense, counter, a bit of regen per second. Nice. Now we are going to need to get a fair bit more vampirism going before we're in the safe spot. There we go. Evasion and vampirism. Beautiful. And regen as well. Not bad at all, actually. I didn't get to catch yesterday's stream, but Aavak's feeling sassy today. It's a fun vibe. Oh, I'm glad you're enjoying that. Now, we don't have lanterns with us at the moment, so this may not go particularly well for us. We'll see. It's a shame that we're taking out the ads first. Taking out the Goblin Leader would have been the better move. Just because we're having to deal with On the plus side, all that means is they're dealing as much damage as we are. That is just a flat upgrade. I think that's going to be a nice upgrade there. 2 magic damage, 11 vampirism. Yeah. I mean, we're going to drop by... Well, actually, I say yeah. We'll drop by 200 max HP. But that is a lot of vampirism. Yeah, let's go for it. We'll hope that that's okay. 6 vampirism there. 12 attack speed. Yeah, let's go for it. 25 vampirism now. And already got an upgrade. Surveyor. Plus 0.5 times a loop HP for an adjacent road side tile when placing tiles. Now, I don't know if that means just healing us or increasing our max. I don't know about this one. I think we'll err on the side of caution and we'll go with Skilled Armorer. Let's grab that one. There we go. As for shields... no, that's in no way a better option. This isn't too bad, though. Bit of increased defense. Certainly wouldn't help. Certainly wouldn't hurt. Up to 21. Now, we're going to need that here, because this is going to be a bit nasty. Especially if we don't take out the vampire soon. We have got a couple of potions, though. Well, that being said, we're sort of holding our own there. That is a lot more damage now. Yeah, let's upgrade. There we go. Evasion of 17%. Now that is very nice, but we would drop our vampirism, and I'm kind of liking it right now. No. I think we're good with what we've got there. Another cemetery would be good, though. No, we'll hang tight with that one. Another blood grove, okay. Another harpy. Now, I want to see what happens when we walk past this. It said we would get snippets of information. Don't understand that one. No worry, ends light. I understand that even when someone kind of knows they're treading on they're towing the line with spoilers. I don't know. I perhaps it's naivety, but I assume in the vast majority of cases, if not all of them, at least that I've come across, I've never had someone maliciously spoil anything. It's always just been a case that people are so excited and they want to help, or they want to share their knowledge of something. They're really, really excited and just want to get this info out there that they have, and they want to share how passionate they are for something. So don't worry. Even when it's like, oh, really, you did just spoil something for me there. It is always with that knowledge in the back of my head that I say it. So you don't need to worry that there's any kind of lingering frustration or anything like that. But thank you for saying sorry. I do appreciate it. But I am wondering what all of that scraps of knowledge thing is about. 16 to 24, bit of a... Oh, actually, with the 7 magic damage, this becomes much better. Yes, please. Let me take that. I'm not sure if magic damage also triggers the vampirism. If it's just, like, literally just a flat stat of how much damage I do. It might be. Let's pop that over there. There we go, a bit of an upgrade here. Excuse me. I wonder... See, I'm sort of wondering if it's when we pass by the cemetery. That is, when we move past the camp cemetery, or if it's cemeteries around it. I don't know. I wish I did, though. Either way, I kind of feel inclined to add this. So we can start feeding the forest over here. I do very much like the benefits that we get from slaying the flesh golems. There we go. This one there. Now, this fight will be a little bit of a tricky one, but defense 16 is nice. But yeah, we well, actually, that's defense 21 in fact. Counter 12. No. Maybe keep hold of that one though. That ring might come in handy eventually. But for now, no. How does magic damage work? Does it get added to damage at all? I think so. It's also possible that there are damage types that enemies that are particularly susceptible to it as well. I'm going to fill that up properly, but for now, let's pop that one down there as well. There we go. Now, let's see. Level 4 mace, is that going to be better? I mean, it's not going to be better damage-wise, but it may have had something else that I liked. No, neither of those really do. That's a bit of a shame, but that's fine. Good. Another Oblivion. Okay, we're starting to lose cards now. So I need to consider what I want to do with these. Do I want to keep the Goblin Camp? We've seen that the Goblin Camps and the Bandit Camps don't care. I've not seen if having a town immediately in front of a Goblin Camp makes any difference. I've not seen... Actually, I think I may have seen if a Blood Grove right next to the Goblin Camp does something. I don't know what a Vampire would do, if anything, to a Goblin Camp. Don't know if a vampire next to a cemetery will do anything. We can't... Well, we could have a town next to a cemetery, I suppose. Am I going to be the vampire lord of this world again? I'm going to try to be. We'll see how it goes, though. We literally just picked up a quest to deal with this school. On the plus side, though, we have gone through almost all of the other ads before. Oh, we have gone through all of the other ads before hitting that goal. That's actually pretty good. I wonder if a treasury with a vampire house next to it is a synergy. That will be worth me finding out, I think. I'm going to pop that there. I'm also then going to pop the... And I'm going to expand the grove here. Got a plan. Maybe a cunning plan. And it might also not be a cunning plan. We'll see. But for now, it is my plan. You think when I take a card, it'll highlight combos? No, because that can combo with this one. Certainly when I move it as if to place it down, though. Oh, okay. Usually did. I thought it did, at the very least. Apparently it doesn't. Okay. Ah, there's a lot of defense there. Oh, info is a later game thing. Ah, okay. Thank you very much. I would have been puzzled about that. 21 to 31, magic damage 9, yes. Just straight up better. Now I can put this over here and we can see if it has any kind of interaction. Other than just the normal interaction, no, it doesn't seem so. Goblin camp. The other question is, do vampire homes next to each other interact? Doesn't seem it. It was worth checking, though. Vampires in a cemetery. Doesn't look like it. Now, I have made this area somewhat dangerous for us. So we're going to have to hope that it doesn't get too bad. We are draining a decent amount of energy from our enemies right now, though. Though these evades are somewhat frustrating. There we go. Level 7 gear, though. The visual effect is only one way. When you were placing a town in a vampire's area, the town flickered its graphic to the zombie thing. Yeah. See, that's what I remembered, and I assumed it was both ways, but apparently not. Apparently not. What would happen to a village covered by 2 vamps? That's a good question. We'll place a village here, and then we'll place another vampire on the other side. Though that will mean that we can't do anything with this cemetery. We'll get rid of the cemetery. Because I would much prefer the village there, and then 2 farms, and then a vampire over on that side. Oh wow, that is so much better now. This is now a better choice. The ritual sword does 30 to 40. Whereas this does 28 to 42. I think, generally speaking, it's better to have the 2 higher rather than and the 2 lower rather than a narrower gap. Dominant mass, damage increased by 20% of my defense. Sure, since my armor is increasing by 1 after every loop.